everyone, welcome to Quilts on Tour. It is time for our second block swap and I can't wait. Let me tell you a little bit first about our block swap that we just finished up for the fall. We had over 100 people participate from all over the world. We had people from France, Australia, England, the United States. We had somebody in Japan. So it was a great way to get to know people and quilters from all over the world. Here is a quick shot of all of the blocks that I got. Missing just a couple because the mail has been kind of slow, but I think they're all very beautiful and I can't wait to put them all together. And here are a few little note cards that I got from all my new quilty friends. I loved reading about everybody, getting to know them a little better, getting the little special notes that was in them. You don't have to do that when you do yours, but it was definitely a nice surprise just to have that personal touch. So let me get started telling you about the new block swap. We're calling it the Spring Mix Block Swap. And this time we don't have a set pattern, we just have groups of colors. So the first color group is blues and purples, and then the next group is green and yellow, and the third group is pink and white. We decided to keep it to 3 color groups because it would just get big and out of control if we did more than those 3. So when you pick your colors for your blocks, if let's just say you're in the green and yellow block swap, your fabric doesn't have to be a solid green or a solid yellow. It definitely could be, but it doesn't have to be. The primary color just needs to be one of those. So if you were to look at it and you would say, oh, that's mainly yellow or that's mainly green, definitely mix it up with patterns, florals, that kind of thing, but just keep it in those color groups. This time again, there'll be 12 people in each group. And make sure you write your name and the date and the location on your block. Here are some examples of how they did them last time. This one is from Pat in Illinois. She just used a marker to write on her block. This is how I did mine too. I just used a Sharpie marker and wrote right on there. This one is from Teresa in Indiana, and she used a little fabric. She wrote on marker on the fabric, but then sewed that square onto her block. You could definitely do it that way. And then Carol from Gibraltar, I hope I'm saying that right, UK, she actually embroidered her name and location and the year on hers. So get creative, do whatever you're comfortable with, so people, when they look at your quilt squares that you send them, know who it's from. That's the fun part, I think, knowing they're from all over the world. So signups will start on January 8th. Today, January 1st. I'll have the form sent out. And the signups will go to January 8th. So we'll have a week for everybody to sign up. Hopefully we can get more people this time. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And on the 9th is when I'll start sending out the emails for who's in what group. The block sizes are going to be 10.5 again this time. I know some people struggled with it, but I'm afraid if we go too much bigger than 10.5, once you put on sashing and everything, your quilt's just going to be huge. So we want to keep it at that 10.5 size square. And like I said at the beginning, there's no set pattern for this one. You can use your own pattern if you want. If you have a hard time coming up with a pattern or you're in a time crunch, I have come up with 2 different patterns that you're more than welcome to use. The first one is called the flip-flop block, and the second one is called the Happy Squares block. So I'll do videos on both of these on how to do them, and I'll also put the patterns in the Facebook group, so you can look and get those. The next important thing is the blocks need to be finished up by February 15th, finished and mailed by February 15th. That gives you a little over 6 weeks from when you get your email to when they have to be mailed out, which should be plenty of time. If you have any issues getting them out on time, please send me a message or an email and let me know. I know life gets in the way, especially in these crazy times. So just, give us a heads up if they're going to be a little bit late. All of us are understanding and realize sometimes things pop up that are out of your control. Let me give you a hint of when you mail these guys out. When I mailed mine out, I just folded it in half and then folded it in half again and stuck them down inside a zippy bag, and then put them in an envelope, and just mailed it with a regular Forever stamp for the US people. If you choose to do international, I did the same thing, just put it down inside the zippy bag, but you can get these Forever international stamps. They cost $1.20 and they're the same thing. Just put it on your envelope and mail it out. I know some people in the last time had said that they had to deal with customs forms and all this other kind of stuff, but as long as it's in a regular envelope, not the big padded envelopes, just a regular envelope, you don't have to fill out a customs form, and you can use these international Forever stamps. If you put them in a bubble mailer, you will have to fill out a customs form. So it's up to you, and it will be a little bit more expensive. So it's up to you which way you want to mail them out. I suggest this way, it's a lot cheaper. And there'll be a check box on the form if you want to send international or not. Totally up to you. I enjoyed sending international because I got blocks from Australia, I've got one from France, UK. So it's up to you, but it's definitely fun to get them from all over the world. So that's it for now. I look forward to seeing everybody's spring mix blocks in the next coming weeks, and I can't wait to get started. Thanks.